It is so hot in Australia. I don't know why I've chosen to wear a jumper slash sweater, depending on where you're from. I don't know why, but apparently that's what I'm going with. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we will be discussing Three Dark Crowns by Kendare. I will begin this review with a spoiler-free little bit there, but then when the spoilers start to come up, I will let you know so that if you haven't read the book, you can go read the book and then come back and enjoy it spoiler-free. I don't know if it was the same in other countries or just in England where I bought this book, but this book was published in 3 different paperback covers. There was this one that has the roses on it, then there was one that has a snake on it, and there was one that had flame on it. This was the one that I got. This book is about 3 sisters on an island called Fenburn, and on this island, every generation there are 3 triplets born, 3 queens, and these triplets have powers, but they shouldn't all have the same power. There's usually a naturalist, which is someone who can grow plants, and then there's someone who's a poisoner who is not affected by poisons, and then they have the elemental who can work with things like wind and fire and water, the really cool stuff. Becoming queen is not something that you get just by being royal. When these triplets turn 16, the fight for the throne begins, but it's not just political. They have to kill each other. They have to fight to the death. They have to find a way to kill their own sisters to get the throne, and only one of them can get the throne, meaning only one of them can survive. Seriously, this family has more drama and more issues than the Kardashians. When you open a book and you see a map, you immediately know that it's going to be a good book. Look how pretty! Look how pretty! And listen to this. 3 dark queens are born in a glen, sweet little triplets will never be friends. 3 dark sisters, all fair to be seen, 2 to devour, and 1 to be queen. So that's the bit of the review that's not going to have spoilers. For if you don't want to hear spoilers, go now. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye. Alright, spoilery people. Team Katherine, I think. But I also really like Mirabelle. It's one of those two. I don't know, but it's one of those two. I didn't warm to Arsenault. I thought she was a bit dense, honestly. Sorry for the Arsenault supporters, but she was stupid. A lot of her decisions were stupid, and not in a way that's enduring. I didn't like her until probably when they went looking for Joseph. That's when I started to actually like her, because she grew some balls. Titanium ovaries. That's what she finally had. I don't want her to die. I don't want her to die. On page 260, someone says that Arsenault is meaner than any bear, and I just read that and went, no, she's not. I know that we were trying to get over the whole tomboy thing and the whole she's tough and everything like that, but honestly that was drowned by the fact that she was stupid. I like a badass. I really do. She wasn't badass. Scrappy maybe, but not badass. And if she's a poisoner, does that mean that Katherine is a naturalist? Would that make Sweetheart her familiar? Maybe we should chuck the Kardashians in here and see how they do. I really liked Katherine from the get-go, from the very first chapter. I loved Katherine. I thought she was fantastic. And I thought the poisoners were awesome just because of the raw brutality of it, and it's almost elegant brutality. I so enjoyed reading her chapters. I think I liked her chapters best, but I also really enjoyed Mirabella. Whenever I got to Arsenault, I just rolled my eyes. Mirabella, when she ran away and she was on the beach during the storm and she saw Joseph, seriously, that was so fast. They could not get naked fast enough. As soon as she said there was a boy that she saw there, I knew it's Joseph. It's Joseph, I knew it, and I never liked Joseph. I thought he was a prick from the get-go. I never liked him, and I still don't like him. I like Billy. Billy's nice. Jules pretty much carried the Arsenault chapters for me. I liked Jules more than I liked Arsenault, because Jules actually was not stupid. Joseph is every guy we've ever dated. He cheats, and he lies, and then he says he's so sorry and he loves you. Nuh-uh. Joseph is a prick, and I do not like him. I did not like him from the moment I met him. I knew there was something off about this boy, and I didn't like him with Jules. And I don't like him with Mirabella either, because she is too good for him. They are both too good for him. Katherine and Peter, I was seriously shipping that, until he decided that killing her would be a good idea. Well, at least that's what we think that he was doing. We don't know yet because we don't have the second book, but he pushed her down a hole that never ends. There's no bottom to the hole. He pushed her down. How the hell did she get out? I don't know. I really want the next book just because I want to know how the hell she got out of that hole. And I want to know why he did it. He loves her. He loved her. I don't know if he did, but why? Honestly, when he pushed her down the hole, I was like, oh, my favorite character is dead. I'm not reading the next book. That was just obviously the emotion talking because I was mad that my favorite character was supposedly dead. She's not dead, she's alive, and I can't wait to see what she comes up with next, what she does next, what awful, brutal, horribly, elegantly ugly and beautiful thing she does next. I'm on board with the poisoners. I don't like the priestesses. I don't like them at all. The naturalists are okay, but they're weenies. It's okay if you don't share my opinions. If you loved Arsenault and you hated Katherine, that's fine. But my opinions are not gonna change. Unless the next book is like seriously a shocker. Can we all just turn to page 105, please? Could someone explain this to me? Where she nibbles her cheese is highly suggestive. Someone please tell me how nibbling cheese can be highly suggestive. I read this and I just canned myself. Seriously, how do you eat cheese in a suggestive way? It's like that's just, that doesn't work. That doesn't work for me. I like Mirabella. She was honestly the only human, fully human one of all of them. Yes, they all had people and things that they loved, but Mirabella was the only one who did not want to harm her sisters. The only one who was willing to actually push against this terrible thing that they're being forced to do. She was the only one who was trying not to just survive, but to keep her sisters alive as well. I don't know how that's gonna continue on through the next book. I don't think it's going to after the whole incident with the bear. Nice going, Arsenault. And Joseph. I'm gonna give that blame over to Joseph because technically he's the reason that Jules lost control and he is a little dickhead. This book was not an easy read. I didn't blaze through it. I had to really concentrate while reading it, and I think it's just because of the writing style, the tense in which it's written. I didn't feel like I was in the story. I felt like I was watching the story, and I prefer to feel like I'm in a story, not so much that I'm watching it from afar. I think I would give this book probably 3.5 stars, maybe 4. It was very good. I enjoyed it a lot, and I will definitely be reading the next book. Mostly because I want to see what happens to Mirabella and Katherine. If you haven't read it, I recommend it. I've probably spoiled it for you now, but I do recommend it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this video and you want to subscribe, and all my links to my Facebook and my Instagram and everything are all in the description below, and so is the Amazon link for this book if you would like to pick it up. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye!